I've got goofballs behind me that are picketing. Who do we have on here right now? We have, let's go back here. Olia in Poland's on. Ida Marie is on in Washington. Stephen in Australia is on. Welcome, welcome. Probably not so good. I've been thinking, hopefully things will be okay. We're hoping things are going to be okay today, too. Today is day 2 of the strike. I'm kind of going to walk you around so you can see a little bit what's going on. It is a little damp out. Hats on crooked. We've got picket signs all up along here. There's a tent, and there's the Union flag. There's some picketers, fellow postal workers. We'll wander up here. There's another tent at another entrance up here, where we have to basically, hello, Stephen. We've got to stop vehicles from coming in, and right now there's nobody in there, so there's no one to come out, but that's where we're at now, just blocking any sort of traffic that we don't want mail trucks to get in, if anybody actually has mail trucks out there. Good cold morning. Welcome, Christopher. Yep. It's about 6 degrees today, but it's misty right now. It was raining a little bit harder. I've been on the picket line since 5:30 in the morning, and yesterday I was on from 6 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, so we have to strike 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because this is a plant. So if they brought temporary workers in to try to get across the line, which there may be a rumor that they're going to try to do that, we've got to stop the trucks from getting in. And then if anybody ever got in, make sure they don't get back out again. So yeah, it's not fun. Normally I'm not working on the weekend, but I am today. Yeah, we're hoping that people at the top start acting a little bit smarter, and both sides negotiate. Both sides give up a little bit of their demands and meet somewhere in the middle. So it's an interesting time. It is a bit quieter because I'm in an industrial park. That's where this plant is located. So we only get trucks and cars that are going by for people that are working at the other things that are going on here. Hope everybody else is doing okay. This is a little bit different of a talk we're going to do. We'll probably be about 30 minutes today. We'll wander in here. You can see what's going on. So in behind me here now, this is the entrance for all the letter carriers and rural carriers like myself. We would come in here and park our trucks and load up. Right now, this entrance isn't blocked, but that may change if they decide to try to bring people in. We may have this area blocked as well. I'm going to show you the parking lot behind me. This is where all the employees would park. It is empty except for that one truck at the back, which is broken. That's why it's sitting over there. So nothing is going on, nothing is moving. For those of you that like to see mail vehicles, let's flip this around. You can see all the Canada Post trucks that are sitting here that aren't going anywhere. And then normally right in there is where we would bring our stuff in to load. Down at the far end, that's where the tractor trailers would go that would bring in the parcels and the mail. That, as you can see with the tent off in the distance, is blocked off. So nobody's getting in there either. And at that tent, they have another fire pit and things to keep them warm while they're there. Welcome, Joe in India. Iolia. You can see I've got one of my hands got a glove on it. So we're trying to. Why is one truck red? Well, okay, that's it. The one truck that you see down there that's red is an older model. The newer models are these ones, and then the even newer models after that are the green hybrid ones that are coming out. You can say hello to one of our fellow brothers and sisters that are out there. We're doing a live stream on right now, talking about what's going on here at the strike line. We are talking with people all around the world. We've got Olia in Poland, Ida Marie's in Washington, D.C., Stevens in Australia.
Nice.
And so, yeah, we got lots of things going on.
Dieppe, Canada, here on the postal strike line.
Yeah, so every Saturday I have a channel called That Dad Guy, and every Saturday I go live. And so this week they get to see it live from the picket
Oh,
line. So
good.
I'm showing them how we're blocking off these things and talking about, you know, why we're here.
And that's why I was tracing you down, because
I
I
know.
was making sure it was an ally and a friend and not a foe.
Yeah, no, we're not walking through. I'm just showing them that there are trucks that aren't moving and that the parking lot is empty and that we're manning each side. So thanks. So we'll wander along here a little bit. Welcome, Bridget. More people coming on. That's great. We'll show you what's happening up at the other doorway here. And if you guys have questions, ask away. Because everybody always gets told that, you know, we're striking because of money and that's the issue and we're wrecking people's Christmases. That is not the case. What we're trying to do is improve the working conditions for all of the current employees, the 55,000 strong that are across the country, plus the future employees that are coming. Because we don't want them to have different rights than the rights that we have, and that's one of the things that they're suggesting, is that they would have a different deal when they get hired than the people that we have right now. So that is what's happening right now. And you can see here, we'll flip it around, you can see this entrance. This is the way that the big trucks would be coming in, would be dropping off the mail. We've got it blocked off now in the back, so no trucks are coming in. And like I said before, there's nothing in there to come out because there's nobody working. So we're hoping that everybody will settle down, come up to a decision, and find something for the benefit of everybody. Every year, or every few years, we have a contract that's due. This contract expired a year ago. So for a year, people have been trying to come up with something that's going to be beneficial, and we've come to a stalemate. And the one time a year that Canada Post employees can make a difference and impact the what's going on is at Christmas time. Unfortunately, nobody wants to be off at Christmas. We don't want to see Santa Claus's letters not get to the right people. We don't want the letters that the kids are writing to Santa not to get there, or people's orders that they're trying to get for Christmas not get to them. We want to be back to work. We want to have all those things delivered in time. So we hope Canada Post and the Canada Post Workers Union hammer out a deal, get us back. Has Canada Post always been contract? You mean, has Canada Post always been unionized? We have been unionized for a very long time, yes. Welcome, Basil. So yes, we're having a little bit earlier of a live stream today, a little hour earlier, just because I'm on the picket line, and I've talked to people to let them know that I would be doing this live stream. One of the things too, when we do live streams and when people talk to social media, we want to make sure that the right message is getting out there. So I'm not going into super specifics about the contract. That is for our executive to handle and do. But I did want to say what was going on. Oh, Basil, you got home and you got my card. Thank you. That's great. Hopefully you had a huge stack of mail waiting for you when you got back to Goa. Things are a little bit quieter on the picket line right now. Yesterday we had a lot of people. When I got here at 5:30 in the morning, they had a huge number that were there overnight, which was kind of nice to see. And they had, you know, they had music playing and they had a little barbecue set up for them to eat. I guess they even had a projector screen TV that was there so people could watch the, well, whatever. I guess they were watching the fight yesterday between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. So kind of interesting. You got 140 cards in 37 days. Wow, that's amazing. Your mail carrier must have been thrilled to deliver all that mail. I'm just trying to catch up on some of these messages here. People left. All right. How is everybody else doing? What else is going on out there? You kind of can see what's happening with me. And you can see how I just went into one driveway real quick, and there was someone quickly. George was there just to make sure that I was someone that should be in there and not management or something trying to get in. So they're being watched quickly, which I'm glad. Oh, it's nice that you gave your postal worker something special. We'll wander over this way and you can see the lot from this side too. I'm probably only going to be on for about 30 minutes today rather than the hour or whatever that sometimes we get into, because I got to get back to the picket line. So I've taken this little break to talk to you guys. I wanted to make sure of that. And then what I've got to do after picketing is I get to go to my mother's birthday party. So my mother turns 89 tomorrow. So we are kind of having a little family function today, which is going to be exciting. My sister and her family are coming down from St. John. And then Shanda, Ari, and I will go over to the home where my parents are. And we're just going to have a nice little meal and get together then. Thank you, Ida Marie. Thanks for the birthday wishes. I'm glad, Basil, you're getting a great service from your postal workers there. I'm going to give you a turnaround here so you can see where I am. You can see this is where staff would come in and park. And so there's that one red truck that is broken down that needs to be fixed. And you can see the white ones off in the distance there that are waiting. Unseasonably warm in DC. How warm is it in DC? Thank you, Basil. I'm very happy to be able to celebrate my parents on their birthdays. Every year is special to have them continuing to be with me, which is great. 28 degrees Celsius in Goa. Beautiful. Stephen, a little bit earlier for you this time around, so you don't have to wait or stay up nearly as long. It's raining for Joe and Shania. Hear happy laughter in the background. And you can see a couple of them there around the fire pit. Basil's mom is 73. It's good. More people joining up back there. Let me show you. Get our big Dieppe Sign Canada post right there. Any of you that happen to be wanting to send me things, just hold off for right now because the mail's not coming to me. So save your postage and mail to other pen pals and things. Anything that's in transit already, I will get when we get back to work, which will be great. So maybe there'll be a whole bunch of things waiting for me, and there'll be a massive video when we get back to work. That'll be a lot of fun. Why are they laughing? Well, they're having fun. They're telling jokes, so they're trying to keep it bright. It's not that they're happy to be on the picket line. That's not the case. That's not what's going on. But to be doom and gloom all the time while you're here is not much fun either. We all know that we're in a bad situation, that we're not getting paid. We get union pay, which is not a lot. It amounts to about $7 an hour for a maximum of 20 hours a week. Even though we'll be picketing more than that. But it's because they're friends. They're having fun being together, which is good. Trying to make the best of a bad situation. You guys just having... Exactly. Making the best of a bad situation, Christopher. That's exactly what's going on. We all want to have the news when we wake up that the strike's over, that a contract has been reached, and that we're going back to work. None of us want to be out here wandering around with picket signs and yeah. The longer we stay out here, the worse it gets, so we want this to be over quickly. Olio, we'll get it when I get back to work. I guess that's what's going to happen. So I'm glad that you've sent something, and I'll enjoy seeing it when it arrives. Basil says they've got a special cancellation on the 18th. I hope we receive all the mail soon too. Yep. All the people that are out here on the picket line really want to get back to work. I know this is only day 2, and we don't know how long it will be. The last time we were on strike was 8 years ago. It was a rotating strike, so it meant that some people were working and others were on strike. So you would have picketers in the major centers, and maybe they would be on strike for a couple days, and then they would go back to work and then work on some of the backlog, and then another area would be on strike. This time it's a nationwide strike. Everybody is off. Nothing is moving. The longest strike we've had is 42 days. That was back in 1981, so things were bad back then. We hope that nothing like that happens. Basil seems to have a few different cancellations that are happening. Coming up soon in India, in Goa. You've got some stuff for the December giveaway. Well, if it arrives in time, I will add it in. It probably will be... It might be tomorrow that I reveal who the winner is going to be for this month. It'll be either be tomorrow or Monday. Those are the 2 days, depending on what's happening. So, but I won't be able to ship it out to whoever wins until we get back to work. But it's a good one. If you're not, I'm pretty sure most of you have already put your name in for it. If you don't remember, you better go back and check. And make sure you put it in the comments so you get a chance to win the pop surprise or the pop giveaway. So there's a lot of fun stuff in that one.
I think he's filming towards him. He's filming himself.
Now we're filming towards them. They're wondering what I'm doing and who I'm talking to. So that's what's going on right now. They're wondering if I can hear what they're saying. So some of the stuff I can hear what they're saying, and some of it we don't. So it's wonderful that Lena's been sending you some stuff too. Getting some stuff from Belarus. We've got 12 people on here now. 6 likes. That's great. Keep it up. Keep liking. More people come on, who knows? Do they know that dad guy? Yeah, there's a couple of them that do know that I do this. Well, I guess they all know I do this now, but I'm in the rain, yeah, so I'm hoping my phone isn't getting too wet. It's not, it's misting right now more than full rain coming down. I'm waterproof. I don't know if I'm waterproof, but I'm well covered. You can see we're in the back part here. There are some of the signs, the tarps that cover all the wood we need, the on strike here. Have a neat shot with the truck in the background, Moncton local, and then all the other trucks off in the distance. Joe, are you getting a whole lot more rain? I'm glad I've got my strike beard on though. Keeps me a little warmer. How much is a Canadian stamp now? Well, it depends on where you're shipping it to. Just here, if we're to buy 1 Canadian stamp domestically, it is $1.05. If we're mailing a letter to the United States, it's $1.40, and anywhere else in the world, it's $2.92. CUP W stands for Canadian Union of Postal Workers. That's what the abbreviation form is, which is 55,000 people strong. You have rain till December, okay? hopefully it's not pouring for you every day. To show what's going on here. You can see it's Saturday. Everything is very quiet. There isn't a lot of traffic. Okay, that makes sense, Joe. And I'm very glad that Olia's mom has reached out and sent a special gift to Stephen. He deserves it. He's always supporting us and sending nice things, so it's good that he gets some nice things back. Basil's getting some of his relatives from Canada are going to go visit India. That's great. Yes, I remember you saying that your uncle always got you stamps. He lives in Ontario. Anybody else have other good things? I'd like to say that I've gotten lots of things for the question of the month, but I don't know. Maybe they're all in on transit or in transit to get to me. I haven't received any answers just yet, so hopefully we will. Is your mom doing post-crossing too now, Olia? Is that what you're saying? Yep, there's a plane because the airport is very nearby. So where this plant is in Dieppe, I am only, let's just, we go this way. So down there is the airport. So yeah, you will hear planes going by from time to time, that's for sure. And Monday to Friday, these roads are a lot busier too because all these businesses are active. So there'll be transport trucks going down here and people coming and going from work. Saturday and Sunday, not nearly as busy. I am in New Brunswick. Byron, where are you? Yeah, Moncton, Greater Moncton, if you will, is broken down into Moncton, the main city. Dieppe is the next closest city. That's where this plant is. And then Riverview, just across the Petitcodiac River. That's all considered Greater Moncton. Oh, you're not too far away. You're in Massachusetts. That's great. Joe's fantastic that you've gotten 6 postcards through post-crossing already and you're enjoying it. And I will keep track as I'm on the picket lines. I'll do more videos. We'll probably talk about some of the things that we're interested in here, or maybe even talk about the Canadian Union of Postal Workers and some of the accomplishments they've had over the years as well too. Because when we go on strike and we're looking for different demands, whatever we happen to win in collective agreements, other unions get a chance to bargain for the same thing. So there's been some big wins that we've been on strike for that now everybody gets to benefit as a result of. Elaine, yes, we do need Canada Post. I especially need it because I work there, but there are a lot of people that depend on us working. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm depending a lot now on my communication, either here through YouTube or with you on Instagram, where I've kind of dried up now with being able to hear from post-crossers and my direct swaps without getting that mail in my post box. It's nice to get messages from you guys this way. and all the support is not, what am I trying to say? I appreciate every one of you for the kind words and the support you're giving me. It's a difficult time, but we'll get through it. Window down. And you can see the signs. That's where we're at. Yeah, even if you're not in Canada, support your local postal workers. Whether you go in and pick it up in a building, you know, Christmas time or at the holiday times, or even just to say thank you, you bring them in chocolate or a bag of candies or, you know, baked goods. We all appreciate it. If you have a letter carrier that comes to your door or goes to your mailbox, put a thank you card in. I mean, it doesn't have to be filled with money or gift cards. It can be, but even just to say thank you. The best things I ever get when I go to mailboxes are hand-drawn things from children that say thank you, especially during COVID when we were working all the time trying to get things out. It was fantastic to get one of those messages that just said thank you. We appreciate what you do. It makes a big difference. So I would encourage you in whatever country you are to say thank you every once in a while to them. I know it's our job. We have to do it, and it's what we like to do. So we don't necessarily need the thanks, but it does really brighten it up, especially on a day if we were delivering in the snow or the rain here. Just to open up a mailbox and see a note that says thank you for doing what you do means a whole lot to us. And for us that are on the picket lines, I know I've had people talk about it, you know, people that want to come by and honk and say, we support you, that's great. Or if you happen to be going by Tim Hortons and you want to bring coffee or hot chocolate or a box of Timbits or donuts, we appreciate that too. Anything to keep us warm, keep us motivated, keep us encouraged and upbeat makes a big difference too. Ida Marie says she supports them. Her mail clerk and her building works by themselves. You know, that's a tough job to work by yourself all the time. That's pretty lonely. So, yeah, I'm sure they really appreciate the support you give them. Nice that Basil has mom and he make Christmas sweets for their postman.
You can't even have a fucking porta potty.
Yeah, I'll try to keep you up to date with what's going on here as much as I can. And the days that aren't raining and everybody's out in support, we're kind of interesting to do some videos. The Friday video, I started with that, so you kind of got an idea what the morning looked like. We'll do some more of that because I start work on the picket lines around 6 o'clock in the morning. So, Aaron, I appreciate the support. Keep cheering us on. We'll get back to work and get back to doing what everybody needs us to do to get their parcels and mail to them. All right, it's coming up on a half an hour, so I better shut off and say goodbye for right now and get back on the picket line and join everybody else. I appreciate you all tuning in and being a part of this a little bit earlier than I normally am. I also want to get my phone out of the rain so it doesn't get wrecked. But thanks so much for joining me. And if you're watching as part of the replay crew, thanks for watching that too. We'll talk to you all next week for sure. And you can see the videos as they come out through the week. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye. Have a magical week.